A local hospital's proposed parking lot has caused a stir in the facility's neighborhood. The plan will be voted on tonight by the La Crosse Common Council. News 8's Madeline O'Neill brings us the latest on the issue before the meeting.
Lisa, some residents in the neighborhood of Gundersen Health System say a parking lot does not fit with the plan to revitalize the area. But Gundersen says the lot is a temporary solution for patients while other developments are taking place. The mayor hopes some kind of compromise will be found at tonight's Common Council meeting.
This is not an anti-Gundersen proposal. This is an anti-really bad idea thing.
Andrew Landry doesn't want to see another parking lot come to his community.
You've got land, there's really bad uses for it, and there are really good uses for it. The worst possible use for it is a surface parking lot.
I am no fan of surface parking lots.
Mayor Tim Cabot believes oftentimes there are better uses for land as well. But in this case, it makes sense for Gundersen Health System.
I really believe that it's a temporary use and that through the real actions and successes that we've seen, that it's going to be a development piece sooner rather than later.
But Landry says there's no written agreement to keep the lot temporary, and he believes there are better solutions.
What I've suggested is, okay, we will give you this half to be for a temporary surface parking lot that could exist for no longer than 5 years, but you have to first exhaust your available parking.
He also says there hasn't been enough time to determine if Gundersen actually needs additional parking.
There's still empty parking spots.
Or for the community to provide their input.
We don't know what the consensus is because we didn't hear about this until about 3 weeks ago. And whether you're opposed to it or against it, I think our community does best when we have an open, honest discussion about what's going on.
Good things are happening, great investments are being made. I think everybody wants to see that continue. It's just, there's times when you run into some challenging projects like this where you got to sort through it, and I'm confident that we can do that.
The mayor has been getting a lot of public input about this from community members who aren't so sure about the proposal.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it's okay. The mayor also says that he wouldn't be surprised if there's some talk of adding a time limit for Gundersen redeveloping the lot tonight.
You were talking about that public feedback. Will there be opportunity for more public feedback tonight?
Well, the council usually doesn't allow public hearings at meetings like this, but with a majority vote, they can allow it.
All right. Well, it's also important to note here that you did reach out to Gundersen Health System today, and they declined to comment on, before today's meeting.
Right. So we'll see what happens tonight at 7:30.
All right. Thanks a lot, Maddie.